It's a typically clear and beautiful day in time for baseball. Striding in, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success, 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Sale sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And it's fouled away. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. The left-handed hitting. Andrew Benintendi stands in. And now pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Bases are empty, 1 man out. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a step off. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .348 batter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And this is low, ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ball. 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Way out in front. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi ranging back at the track. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fouled off. Voigt at 3rd with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting it.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's off the green monster. And he's safe. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. No one out with a runner at 2nd. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Aaron Judge waits on deck. There's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Judge can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Devers has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now batting, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Bradley Jr.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at bat 0 for. One in the ball. And he'll step off and try again. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ball 1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luke Boyd. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball that just misses inside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your swing and a miss? Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, and it bangs off the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike. And now it's 0. Betts takes his lead at third with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Hicks has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done. Down 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1.
Counts 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and a strike.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in once again, Tyler Thornburg takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Thornburg playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
1-1 the count now. Brandon Workman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. And that one just missed outside. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Catches the corner, got him looking. So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Third baseman,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Pedroia on at first, nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Into the box now, Sandy Leon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled away. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Here's a high pop-up. Moreland is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Luke Voigt earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Pedroia over to his left. And that ends the inning. More Mookie Betts. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Mookie Betts.
Down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Around second now and headed for third. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Number 25.
And he lays off there 1-0. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms.
56. Joe Kelly.
Now it's 2-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Now a throw over to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Leon has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Torres leads off first with 1 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Moreland.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner, and that's the second out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a slider that misses below the zone. Didi Gregorius will be next. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive. He can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. They'll try to rush the throw, but it'll be too late, and they've got themselves a leadoff base runner. He's set. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Stanton over at second. Gregorius at first with no outs. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now, Miguel Andujar. It was a backwards K, a strike. Matt Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 32, Matt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quick. Digging in now, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch.
Sandy Leon.
This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Here's Mookie Betts. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Missed with a slider. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Pedroia is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in, Nick Voigt. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter,
He's set and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Ground ball right into the shift. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Martinez on second. Bogaerts on at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to third. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.